Leonardo da Vinci meets a filthy Viking today on Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday and Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Well, Leonardo meets a filthy Viking. What in the world does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. A good friend of ours, and you see the sticker right here. We're representing CD Nation on Facebook, the largest cigar group on Facebook. And so Leonardo da Vinci, because that's our Italian for today, that we're going to be shaving with. And this is a Korat 6/8 full belly hollow Leonardo da Vinci. So how does Leonardo da Vinci meet a filthy Viking? Very simple. Filthy Viking. This is a Habano cigar made by American Viking, which is owned by Tim Swanson. Wonderful, wonderful cigar. So, Cigars and Shaving. What else better could there be? But before we get started, www.theshavingcadre.com. Please come and visit us. We do feel we are the finest shaving and gentlemanly forum on the interwebs. And also, right up here, Drinks and Daves. Tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, our Thanksgiving extravaganza. And do you think we'll be talking about food? More than likely, and cigars and stuff like that. But that's beside the point. Okay, so let's get started. This is part 3, or day 3, of our 2 Spaniards, 2 Italians, and a flamenco dancer, shaves. Now, we've moved on to the Italians and the Leonardo da Vinci. Now, I do need to clarify, this is not an Italian razor. It's made by Korat. But the series that Sapodovicchio Veracino does for the razors are all great folks from Italian history, and arguably none greater than Leonardo da Vinci. Tomorrow we're going to be shaving with the Galileo Galilei, and that razor is actually made by Thier Scissor. But the Filthy Viking, let's get back to the cigar, is just a wonderful morning cigar. Smooth, buttery, creamy. Just a wonderful, wonderful cigar. And I'm very proud to say that it's an American-owned company. Just fantastic. A perfect cigar for the morning. And what better look is there than smoking a cigar while your face is lathered up? Wonderful. And with that little taste of shaving cream on the cigar, isn't that wonderful? Anyways, so today we're going to be using a full belly hollow, as I mentioned, and this razor is a square point. It plays a lot bigger than the 6/8 that it is. And being a full belly hollow, you do have to be careful with the angle that you shave at. And this has been stropped 30 and 60, respectively. And the soap, we're using everything, almost everything Sapodovicchio Veracino today. And I'm going to see if I can do this. This could be a disaster. Got to make sure that we represent the Filthy Viking. So this is truly when the Filthy Viking and Leonardo da Vinci meet. It's about all I can do before cutting myself to pieces. But hey, I was proud of myself that I could actually puff on a cigar and take a straight razor across my face. Just a wonderful smooth razor. This is actually the second in the series. The first razor was an 8/8 razor, and it sold out extremely quickly. I did not get a chance to get that one, but the other two, and I don't know whether they're going to continue the series, because unfortunately Korat was not making the second razor, or the third razor I should say. Fierce Izzard was contracted for that. But I will say that if you have not, or if you have the means to get a Korat razor, do so. They are a wonderful razor. Plus they have a configurator where you can actually get, you can customize your razor completely. Tomorrow I'll show you how you can configure your own razor. Those of you that have been following my channel for a while have seen the Ice Dragon. And that was completely customized. In fact, I'll show it to you right between this pass and the third pass, because I want to take a couple of puffs off my cigar. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of a break here to show you. So this is the razor that was created. It was a present. This is called the Ice Dragon. It was made when Game of Thrones was really very, very much. And this is actually basically a tribute to Viserion, the Ice Dragon. And you can actually see it. It looks like it's kind of has a Ice Dragon head. Completely customized, the scales and everything else. And it's a Damascus razor. Fun razor to use. Pardon me for a second. If you're a cigar smoker, you got to get these. Okay, let's finish up our shave. Just perfectly porcelain smooth. Now, you don't see a lot of play on the Tundra Arctica. This is primarily a scent that I use in the winter because it's got wonderful fragrances of oud and fragrance notes of high mountain berries. Just wonderful, wonderful. So it has a contrast of the oud scents, the warmer scents, and some lighter scents that keep it really fresh, as are most except if it's your Veracino products. And you could argue that shaving and cigar smoking can go together, because when you're smoking a cigar, you're also tasting, instead of fragrance notes, you're tasting flavor notes. And this one is buttery, caramel, graham cracker, marshmallow, some woods towards the end. Just a beautiful cigar. And reasonably inexpensive. Okay, let's finish her up. Now, typical of the European-made razors, this is a bit stiffer. Than the Philharmonicas. And I actually liken this to, because a lot of people say, how can you tell if a blade flexes or not? Well, I liken it to being an experienced cigar smoker. After a period of time, or in the beginning, it just tastes like smoke. You know, it just tastes like you may get some woods, some chocolates, but you really don't feel or get the fragrance notes or the feel of the blade. Once you're experienced enough, you start feeling that blade. And it's the same way with cigars. You start retrohaling and you start getting those flavor notes in throughout the cigar. A little bit of cleanup. I don't know why I lathered this much. And the parallels to cigar smoking are very, very similar, because a razor can be made very, very plain, a blade, some scales, and you're good to go. However, the spine work and everything else that goes along, as long as the type of scales and the etching make a razor beautiful. Well, it's the same way with a cigar. The way it's constructed, the way the band looks, all brings out and evokes that feeling of enjoyment in a cigar. So, I mean, this is a reasonably plain band in the Filthy Viking, but it's beautiful. So, it is what it is. So did you ever think you'd see somebody shaving and smoking a cigar at the same time? Hey, we're innovators here at Barber Dave Shaves and Such. All right, let's see how the shave did. I think the touch on the face was really good. The alum has virtually zero bite, which I expected. We'll get cleaned up real quick, and then I didn't show exactly everything we used at the beginning of the shave because I wanted the razor and the scar to kind of be the stars of the show, so to speak. Okay, before we rinse that off, so again, the shave today was the Corat Saponaficio Veracino 6/8 full belly hollow Leonardo da Vinci. And as I said, Leonardo da Vinci met the Filthy Viking from American Viking Cigar Company. Wonderful, wonderful cigar. The brush today was the Saponaficio Veracino Artisan 2.0 in ivory with a high mountain Manchurian knot. And then we'll go through the rest of the accoutrement, as they say. Just a beautiful shave. Wonderful. Okay, for our witch hazel, for the third day in a row, we're going to be using Thayer's Lavender. This goes real well with all the stuff that we're going to be using. Let that dry down just a tad. And the soap we used today, again, was the Tundra Arctica from Saponaficio Veracino. They don't make these containers anymore, but they were beautiful. And this is an faux ivory, easy to stack, and just wonderful stuff. Okay, for those of you that have been around the game for a long time, you remember the old bottles for the aftershaves, and that's these, Tundra Arctica. And this is, kind of between a gel and an aftershave. Oh, just wonderful. The initial notes off the aftershave are very much oud, dark woods, agar wood, and then you get the berry that comes in as it's drying down a little bit, and it's just wonderful. Today we're going to use a neutral talc, and as I've said a billion times before, you want to use the talc. It's a pain to clean up. I realize it goes everywhere, but it really finishes the shave. And at least out here in the Southwest, not so much this time of year, but at other times of year, this actually really, really helps as far as not becoming, getting that shine and that sweat and stuff like that. I went a little crazy on it today. Plus, for Halloween, you can look like a ghost. Just really smooth and beautiful on the face. This is definitely dolphin baby butt smooth for sure. Okay, and then for our EDP today, I don't have any agarwood or oud laying around, so I wanted to find something that complemented, and we're going to be using Ferrari Noble Fig. Now you'd think figs and agarwood would not go together, but it actually has a really, really nice complement to the shave. It's got a deep woody note to it, and it just smells wonderfully if you like fig. All right, folks, that's pretty much the shave for today. I want to thank Tim Swanson. This is a wonderful cigar. He didn't give it to me. I bought it. But it's a wonderful cigar. I smoke it regularly. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful cigar. So thanks to him and American Viking Cigar Company. Also, I hope you enjoyed the shave today. Tomorrow is going to be Galileo Galilei, and then the flamenco dancer on Thanksgiving morning. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Have a wonderful day.